It's 9:20 p.m. It's October 2, Sunday. This is a slow cooker recipe for chicken, for a whole chicken. It's 9:23 p.m. This chicken was brined overnight. It uses different spices. I used thyme. I used fresh thyme, 2 little bundles. I put an onion inside the chicken along with one of the thyme bundles. And then the other thyme bundle is on the outside, kind of in the broth. Then it's got garlic sprinkled over the top of it. And potatoes and carrots for a base. And then I added some tomatoes at the very end, about 40 minutes ago. So it's been in there 2.5 hours. At 300 degrees, we're going to give it a temperature test. Let's see what we got. We'll check it in the breast. Ooh, juicy. Juice is just pouring out of it. We're going to let it go a half hour more, just to make sure those potatoes, which are on the bottom, because it's only 300 degrees I'm cooking with, so I want those potatoes to be cooked. And we can go a little bit more on the chicken. Okay, back in the oven for another half an hour. And then we're going to give it rest time. It's going to probably sit in there another 40 minutes rest time with the heat of the oven turned off. So we're going to turn the camera off. We'll be back in a half an hour. Camera's off. It's 9:26 p.m. 2:31 on the cooking timer. It's 9:56. It's p.m. October 2. Exactly 3 hours on the timer. Okay, we're going to do our 3-hour temperature check. Should be 170, I think. The smell is fantastic. Okay, we'll check the breast again. $170 would be nice. Oh, it didn't even change. Okay, that's good. We're going to shut the power off. And we're just going to let that finish with the oven turned off. Oh, what's it? Okay, the electricity has been turned off on the stove, and we're just going to let it sit in there for 40 minutes. It's 10:34 p.m. October 2. 34 minutes we went into the rest period in a oven where it just had the electricity turned off. Okay, so we're going to take this chicken out again. Oh, look at all that broth. Oh! Wow. And we are going to test our temperature one more time. Okay, so we're going to probe into the breast. Now we're getting somewhere. Wow. It's going to be one tender, juicy chicken. Perfect. I was hoping for 170. 174. 175. Now that's in the breast. Let's check a drumstick. A little difficult. Well, I'm poking a million holes in it. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a drumstick. Okay, we have to pull that chicken out of there and get it into the pan. Boy, that thing's still bubbling. Now this is fall apart chicken, so it's going to be a little tricky. Beautiful smell. Okay, there. That looks pretty good. Okay, there's our chicken. Not really falling apart. I know that temperature's right. Here we have some vegetables. We have carrots and potatoes. There should be a, there it is. There was also a little bunch of thyme tucked inside the chicken. So we have this beautiful broth. Beautiful. Perfect. We have ourselves a beautiful dinner. Okay, let's see how we can carve up on this chicken. See how we we'll do a little carving. Okay, let's carve. See how we how our juices are. And we got temperature. Yeah, it just comes right away. Let's try over here. That just came right away. So we got some beautiful color on these drumsticks. Oop, this came right off. Okay, I think we can sample a little of this. Check out a wing. Beautiful, lots of spices. Just falling apart. Have to be careful fall on the floor. It's really hot. Unbelievably moist. About 3.5 hours. Last half hour, 35 minutes was really done as rest period with the oven off. It's a 3-pound chicken. Cost me like $3.60. And spices. I went for spices. Actually, my first time cooking with thyme. You know, for $3. This was supposed to be a French recipe where I used red wine, but I didn't want to discolor my chicken. So I'm going to try this recipe again. I'm going to use white wine. I'm not going to use the red wine like they say in the French recipe. Well, I think that's it. Have a happy Labor Day. Ciao. Camera's off. 10:47 p.m. October 2.